Good morning, students. In today's class, we shall learn about a grammatical structure called passive voice. Learning about this concept called passive voice, let us learn what is active voice. We can say a particular sentence is in active voice when the subject does something or when the subject is a doer of an action. For example, he plays cricket. Similarly, we can say a particular sentence is in passive voice when something is done to the subject. Now the most important question is how to change a sentence from active to passive voice. To change a sentence from active to passive voice, there are 5 important rules. The first and foremost rule is to interchange subject into object and object into subject. And each and everybody knows that a sentence can be divided into 3 types: subject, main verb, object. Similarly, while changing a sentence from active to passive voice, we have to interchange the subject he into object and object into subject. So let us apply this rule now. So when you interchange subject into object and object into subject, in passive voice, cricket will become the subject. This is the first and foremost rule. Secondly, we need to identify the main verb. And in this sentence, plays becomes the main verb. And after identifying the main verb, we are supposed to apply the auxiliary verb. Now most of you might be knowing, auxiliary verb is also called helping verb. For example, in present tense, there are 3 auxiliary verbs: am, is, are. Similarly, in past tense, was and were. In perfect tense, has, have, had. So these are the auxiliary verbs. So to apply the auxiliary verb, we need to check out the tense of the main verb. What is the tense of the main verb? In this example, plays becomes the main verb. And we need to check out what is the tense of this main verb. And plays becomes the present tense. To be more accurate, simple present tense. And in simple present tense, there are 2 auxiliaries available. One is and one more is are. We can use auxiliary is when the subject is singular, and we can use auxiliary are when the subject is plural. Now, cricket is the subject. So which is the auxiliary in simple present tense? We have 2 options, is or are. Is for singular subject and are for plural subject. Since cricket becomes a singular subject, the auxiliary available is. So the second rule is applying the suitable auxiliary verb based on the tense of the main verb. Now the third rule is changing the main verb into its past participle form. For example, the past participle form of take will become taken. The past participle form of give will become given. Refuse will become refused. Enter will become entered. Similarly, the past participle form of the word plays will become played. Plays will become played. So the third rule is cricket is played. This is the past participle of the word play, which is the main verb here. Next is you are supposed to apply the preposition called by wherever needed. First rule is interchanging subject into object and object into subject. Second rule is identifying the main verb. After identifying the main verb, applying the suitable auxiliary. Third rule is changing the past participle form of the main verb wherever necessary. And fourthly, applying the preposition by. Finally, subject has become object and object has become subject. So which is object here? Yes, he becomes the object. But we cannot write he as it is. We are supposed to write the correct form of the pronoun he. So the correct form of the pronoun he becomes him. So this is how we change a sentence from active to passive voice. First and foremost, interchange subject into object and object into subject. Secondly, identify the main verb, and after identifying the main verb, apply the suitable auxiliary. Then change the main verb into its past participle form. Then apply the preposition by, and finally write the object, and if ever the object is in pronoun, write the correct form of the pronoun. Students, now let us learn about this passive voice with the help of a table. And if you are thorough with this table, it will be really useful for you to change any sentence from active to passive voice with ease and without any difficulty. And for this table, I am going to take an example about a verb called take. And this is the right verb which I will be using for this entire table. In the first column, we have got tense. In the second column, active voice, and in the third column, passive voice. In this table, we will be exactly learning how this verb take will be changed into different forms in active voice as well as passive voice based on its tense. Now before moving into tense, let me brush your knowledge about what are the different types of tense. Even though most of you might be knowing, but still we'll list them out. For example, if you take past tense is divided into 4 types. Simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. Similarly, simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Similarly, simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. So let us deal about each of those tenses in detail. First and foremost, I will be taking about present tense. In present tense, the first subdivision is simple present tense. In simple present tense, the verb which you are using is take. And in active voice, it will have 2 forms. One is takes and one more is take. The word take or the verb take in active voice under simple present tense will have 2 forms, takes and take. Takes becomes singular and take becomes plural. We need to be very careful here. It's not like the normal singular and plural. Whatever ends with s becomes plural, but that isn't the case with verb. That isn't the case with a verb. In a verb, singular always normally ends with s and plural is take here. So when you change this into passive voice, the verb will change in this way. Takes will be written as is taken. The auxiliary for the word takes in simple present tense is taken. The past participle form of take. Similarly, the word take will become are taken. Take will become are taken. The next tense is under present tense. It is called present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Once again, under present continuous tense, the word take will have 2 forms. One is taking if the subject is singular, and are taking if the subject is plural. So when you change it into passive voice, is taking will become is being taken, and are taking will become are being taken. Next is under present tense, present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Under present perfect tense, the word take, once again, it has got 2 forms. One is has taken, one more is have taken. Has taken if the subject is singular, and have taken if the subject is plural. So when you change this into passive voice, has taken will become has been taken, and have taken will become have been taken. And we don't have the fourth subdivision called present perfect continuous tense. Next we'll move on to past tense. Subdivision is called simple past tense. Now the right main verb take under simple past tense in active voice will have only one form, that is called took. But when it comes to passive voice, it will have two forms. That is, the word took will become was taken or were taken based on the subject. If the subject is singular, was taken. If the subject is plural, were taken. But in active voice, whether the subject is singular or plural, it will have only one form, that is took. Take will become took. Next tense. Next one is past continuous tense. Under past continuous tense, the main verb take, as you already know, will have two forms. One is was taking if the subject is singular, and were taking if the subject is a plural. Similarly, when you change it into passive voice, was taking will become was being taken, and were taking will become were being taken. The next tense is under past tense, past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Under past perfect tense, the main verb take has got only one form, that is had taken. And once again, when you change it into passive voice, it will have only one form, whether the subject is singular or plural, that is had been taken. So, next is future tense. Under future tense, we will be discussing about two subdivisions. One is simple future tense and one more is future perfect tense. First, simple future tense. In simple future tense, the main verb take will have two forms. Either it can be will take or shall take. When you change this verb into passive voice, will take will become will be taken, and shall take will become shall be taken. Now the next subdivision under future tense is future perfect tense. We won't be using future continuous tense because it's really difficult to change a sentence from active to passive voice under future continuous. So we'll shift to future perfect tense. Under future perfect tense, once again the verb will have either will have taken or shall have taken. When you change this into passive voice, will have been taken or shall have been taken. Now we have done discussing about how the main verb take according to different tense changes from active to passive voice. Now let us have the same example, the verb as take. Instead of tense, we shall replace that with a word called modals. Now what is a modal? Modals are those kind of words which are used to ask permissions, to command or order someone or something, or for that matter even while requesting someone or something. And the most common modals which we normally use while conversing or while writing is can, may, could, would, should, must, etc. These are the modals which are used either to seek permission, to command or order someone or something, as well as to request someone or something. Discuss how the modals change from active to passive voice when we use the right main verb take. First write can, may, might, could, would, should, must, etc. Now the main modal can and the verb take in active voice will have this form. Can will become can take, may will become may take, might will become might take, could will become could take, would will become would take. Similarly, should will become should take, and must will become must take. So now, when you change this main verb from active to passive voice, can take will become can be taken. The modal can take will become can be taken. May take will become may be taken. And might take will become might be taken. Could take will become could be taken. Would take will become would be taken. Should take will become should be taken. And must take will become must be taken. Students, if you are thorough with this table regarding tense, which we discussed a few moments ago, and regarding modals, it will be really easy for you to change any sentence from active to passive voice with ease and without any difficulty. So just go through this table and also the right explanation which was given prior to that. In the next class, we shall discuss how to change a sentence from active to passive voice with exercises. Thank you.